Hey everyone, it's Mr. Ardizzle479, and today we're doing a different type of video. We're going to be doing, man, that's a different type of video again, huh? Wow, I gotta stop saying that, but alright, PS3 video game collection. So, I guess we'll start off with possibly one of the best racing games ever, MotorStorm, the original. Beautiful, great game. Had a lot of fun with this. Not that many tracks though, but definitely a good game. I say pick it up if you're trying to collect for the PS3. Why does that keep happening every time I film? Ninja Gaiden Sigma, always nice, very fun game. A lot of good times in this. Also, a very nice gym. And then I think this is one that I think anyone with a PS3 should get. Just if you like the Genesis, and that's the Sega Genesis collection. A lot of fun games on here. Phantasy Star, you know, all the Sonic games you could imagine. Streets of Rage. I mean, just so many different good games. And my favorite, Golden Axe. Golden Axe is my favorite classic game of all time. I don't know why. It was the first old game I ever played. And then, of course, we got Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm not getting Metal Gear Solid Rising, Revengeance, or whatever the fuck it is, because it looks stupid as hell. Metal Gear Solid is about espionage. It's about sneaking around. It's not about hack and slash, action-packed shit. And really, this is a great Metal Gear game. 3 is still my favorite Metal Gear, but this is close behind it. And then, one that I picked up for like $5, I thought, why not? You know, it was pretty fun. It was a pretty fun little game. And that's Lair. Yeah, the Access controller doesn't work well, but you know what? It's still a fun game if you just want to have boring, frustrating fun. Pretty good. And then, actually, I'll do these together. I picked these up at my local game exchange, and I only paid $8 for both of them. Both. And that's UFC 2009 Undisputed. Always a great fighting game. Very nice. But not as good as EA Sports MMA. And, you know, me and my buddy, Mac, we were just I don't know what to say, we were just really wondering why a game like this, which we thought it came out just a year ago. Turned out it came out like 3 years ago. We were wondering why it was so cheap. But I play it all the time. I think it's really fun. It's a great MMA game, I'll give you that. It's got a great, I don't want to say story, but it's got a great career mode. The online's been taken down, so you can't play online, but you still can play 2-player. But it's a great game. You get to train with some of the best. Boss Rutan, you know, gotta love Boss Rutan. And then we got another piece, MotorStorm Pacific Rift. I haven't gotten Apocalypse yet, but I'm going to. And yeah, so Pacific Rift, always a good game. Sometimes if I just want to do a little racing, I'll pop this in and jump online. And then another one I got for $20 used, pretty good. Soul Calibur 5, pretty good game. I mean, it's not as good as 4, but it's a pretty good game. And I might do a Soul Calibur rant video, because there's certain things about that game that just, no. And then another great game I picked up, brand new when it came out, Killzone 3. Best multiplayer on the PS3, hands down. Killzone 3's multiplayer is amazing, and I cannot wait for the new Killzone Shadowfall. And then, alright, this is one that, it's a little more of an obscure title, you could say. If you like Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, or if you played Devil Kings, I would say pick this up. Or if you just like craziness. If you like craziness, this is a great game. And that's Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. Holy shit, this is a great game, man. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I got my buddy Matt to start playing this. And he loved it. Oh my god, he's a big Samurai and Dynasty Warriors fan. And whenever I told him about Sengoku Basara, I let him check. He finally got a PS3 and he said, dude, I'm going to get that. I don't care what I got to do. I'm going to get it. He got it, and it seems like that's the only game he plays now. He fucking loves this game. And I don't blame him. It's a fucking awesome game. Just the craziness of it is just, it's balls to the wall fun. Alright. And then we got little one I got at Walmart, brand new, $17. And it's Final Fantasy 13. And I don't see why, like, to me, I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan. You know, after 8, actually after 10, I hated 10. Final Fantasy 10, my most hated game of all time. And to me, I thought 13 was a pretty good game. I did. You know, it's turn-based combat still, which really need to start, you know, up in the game, Square Enix. We're tired of this fucking turn-based shit. But, you know, it was still a pretty good game, and $17, you know, I said, why not, I'll pick it up. And then, this is a big one for me. I picked this up, like, $20. Actually, no, it was $18, brand new, $20 with shipping. And that's Borderlands, the Game of the Year edition. So, that's a big one for me. That's definitely one I want to put the poster up, but I can't remember where the hell I put the poster. I have it folded up somewhere. Alright, but in which way. And then the game that pisses me off the most, but I love it so much. And I'm going to have to go on to a bit of a rant on this real quick. My buddy Zach, he plays Dark Souls all the time. Loves it. And the game is Demon Souls, of course. I love Demon Souls. I love it, love it, love it. It's amazing. And, you know, it's just a great game. It's hard as hell, but it's fun. And what Zach doesn't understand is, this game, he thought it was too easy at the beginning. I did too. I thought, okay, this is too easy. The more you die, the worse it gets. The harder it becomes. And that's why this is such a great game. It makes you not want to die at all. Alright, now we're going to get into the PS2 collection. Let's scoot these over to the side. We've got one of my favorite games ever. I played the shit out of this. Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus. Great game, and a lot of people gave it a bunch of shit. I thought it was a great entry into the Final Fantasy VII series. You know, it takes place after Advent Children, and Cloud's in it and everything, you know, all the characters are in it, but it's mostly about Vincent. And, you know, I mean, you gotta love that cover. The shininess of it, it's just beautiful. And then another one, now I picked all these PS2 games up. I picked up some of them when my local movie gallery went out of business, because they had a bunch of games. Oh my god, I wish I would have went in there. I remember my mom called me up. She called and she was like, oh, the movie gallery's going out of business. They have a bunch of games on sale. What do you want? And I was like, alright, get me anything that has Final Fantasy on it. And she did. And I thank her so much for that. Because she got me that. She got me Crystal Chronicles, it was a different Wii version than the Crystal Bears. It was a different version. And I really wish I wouldn't have sold it. But I got Final Fantasy 12 right here. Great game. You know, people always giving them Square Enix shit. Well, you know what? If Square Enix would just quit with the turn-based shit, everyone would be happy, I think. Alright, and then we got my buddy Matt. He loves Kingdom Hearts. Loves it to death. Loves Final Fantasy. But he hates this one. And that's Kingdom Hearts 1. I love this game. Thought it was great. But he doesn't like it. He didn't like Kingdom Hearts 1. But we can both agree that our favorite and possibly one of the best Square Enix games of all time, is, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts 2. And this is where I got into the franchise. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 1. I didn't play 358/2. I didn't play any of the others. This game got me into the franchise, and I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Every second of it was just downright great. And then I went back and I played the first one later on, and it was pretty good, but the second one was just so amazing. Roxas, my favorite character ever. And then, alright, so we got a few others here. Just these are random ones, you know. These are ones that actually wouldn't sell at GameStop. Like, I couldn't get these to sell. It was like, are you serious? They wouldn't sell? I got Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. They would take my Onimusha 2 and 1, but they wouldn't take 3. Why wouldn't they take 3? But, yeah, so 3, it's pretty good. I want to get Dawn of Dreams. That's my favorite. And I think that's a lot of people's favorite when it comes to the Onimusha games. And it's pretty awesome. You know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. And then we got Devil Kings, my first entry into the Sengoku Basara series. And I remember I played this, and I had already played Samurai Warriors, and I was like, Capcom, what the fuck? You copied Samurai Warriors. Koei should sue your ass. And then I played Sengoku Basara, and I really understood it's not a complete copy. It is, and it isn't. This is, I mean, it's a great game. Great game. You should get it on PS2. It's amazing. And get Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. Because the stories in these are a little darker, they're a little sillier, you know, they're more fantasy. Whereas the Samurai Warriors games are very down to earth. And then my first PlayStation 2 game ever, I couldn't get rid of this. Ghost Recon. The original Ghost Recon. And it makes me sad to see what's happened to Ghost Recon, because the first one was so excellent. You know, and like the damn. Sorry, I'm looking at these old graphics. Damn it. The new one, Future Soldier. No, don't like it. I liked Advanced Warfighter. Thought Advanced Warfighter was excellent. Advanced Warfighter 2 was okay, but number 1? Oh my god, I played the shit out of that. Alright, and the number 1 game, my favorite game of all time, my favorite fighting game, my favorite PlayStation game, the only PlayStation 1 game I even own, Soul Blade. You're probably wondering, what? Why would you want Soul Blade as your favorite? I'll tell you why. When I was young, me, my cousin Malachi, my brother, we played Soul Blade. And they were years older than me. They played, well, I'd watch them play. And they always chose like Mitsurugi or Huang or Li Long. And, you know, whenever I played, I chose Siegfried. I chose Siegfried. And it was because I thought Siegfried, you know, he had the giant sword. He was like the ultimate knight. And, you know, I grew up on these games. Like, there's no other games in the world that I would want to play more than the Soul series. Now, of course, you know, Soul Blade's still my favorite. Soul Calibur 1 was okay. Soul Calibur 2 was pretty good. 3 was excellent. 4 was a great entry into the series. And 5 was kind of bad, no. If they would have I'll just Soul Calibur rant video later on. But that's my PlayStation collection. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3. You know, make a video response. Like, give it a thumbs up. You know, give it a comment down below. And I'll see you for the Xbox and Wii game collections. So, peace.